Kathy and I had go to Cancun, and in 2003, sitting down to dinner, I started having problems talking, and that's when Kathy knew something was wrong with me.
I knew immediately that it was probably a stroke because he could not control his head and he couldn't talk. By the time the doctor got there, he was having a grand seizure. The doctor was giving him medication, but I knew at that point I had to communicate with the doctor his medical problems, that he'd had a heart transplant, that he was on a number of medications. And I was so upset, I was probably incoherent. And the only thing I remember saying is he's had a heart transplant, he's had a heart transplant, please call his doctor, please call his doctor. And I did not have my wallet with me at that time, and I said, will you wait for me? I'll run back to the room and get my wallet. They waited, I came right back. By that time I had the eMed card in my hand, and I said, here, this is everything you need to know. This is his medications, this is his history, this is everything, his doctor's phone number. He said, this is everything we needed to know. We will call his doctor in St. Louis. So because of that card, they knew exactly what to give him to stop the seizure, to stop the stroke, and saved his life.
Not everyone is as prepared as Frank.
While I don't have any chronic health situations, I do have allergy problems. And I do take several different types of medications at different times of the year for my allergies. And if the situation developed that I couldn't speak for myself, I certainly would like to be able to, the doctors and medical people would be able to know what types of drugs that I'm taking so there would not be a drug interaction.
If you were injured or had a health crisis, having medical information instantly on hand could become a life or death situation. Here are the facts. 1.5 million people have drug interactions annually. 9,000 people die annually from drug interactions. 98,000 people die each year from medical errors. Emergency trauma is the leading cause of death for people under age 44.
As a surgical nurse, I see people come into the operating room all the time. They come in with no medical history. We rely on their family members to speak for them. And an eMed card would have all the history that you need updated, and we could be ready to go without delay.
An eMed health card can speak for you when you cannot. The eMed health card is a small piece of plastic the size of a credit card that contains all the information a physician or first responder would need to treat you in case of a medical emergency. Medical personnel do not require any technology or passwords to read the card. It is designed to be carried in your wallet or on your person at all times. You will have the security of knowing that your medical information will be instantly available to help save your life in case of an emergency. The information on the eMed health card includes personal information, emergency contacts, physician's contact information, insurance information, medical conditions, known allergies, prescription medications, and medical alerts. The eMed health card is available in credit card size or as a keychain tag, bracelet, or dog tag. Just take 5 minutes today and go to www.emedhealthcard.com. Create your own account and fill in the information you would like medical personnel to know.
When I take my dad to the doctor, many times they ask for an update on what kind of medications or what's he currently taking for medication. And by having the eMed card, you have on hand conveniently in one spot all the medications that he's currently taking from whatever doctors, the multiple doctors that he may be going to.
Both my children and myself are very healthy, but it's nice to have the eMed card so that when I go to school or I go to the doctor's office, the health information I need is all provided for me on that card.
Whether you are healthy or have a chronic condition, if you are in a situation where you are injured or unconscious and could not speak for yourself, the card would speak for you. Since timing is critical when it comes to emergency medical treatment, the eMed health card can literally save your life.
I recommend that any parent carry the eMed card. It is convenient and it gives peace of mind.
I recommend everyone get an eMed card. I wouldn't be here today without it.
I recommend that everybody carry an eMed card with them at all times. We do not leave home without it. It saved his life.
It's simple and just takes 5 minutes. Go to emedhealthcard.com and create your account today.